Hey everybody. So today I just want to do a quick video on so if you've ever had an idea of something you think would be great to have in LabVIEW, either beneficial for projects you're working on specifically or for the community as a whole, just how can you go about helping make those come to light. So sometimes, right, these are projects that might be more work than a single person can realistically do. Sometimes, right, you may not feel like you have the capabilities to fully implement it yourself, but you wish that it existed. Or you want to see just in general how the community can kind of mold this tool. Like maybe you have an idea of what you want it to do, but not how it's going to do that specifically. So I just wanted to highlight how you can help kind of make those things come to life. So what I want to show off is if you just look up the G Idea Exchange forum, you can find the forum right here. So this is all part of G Central. So if you look, the second result is this G Central website. If you're ever interested in just community initiatives and what's going on, this is a great place to check it out. There's things you can get custom Credly badges made. You can learn more about the Community Training Initiative, or CTI, which I will be doing some videos on here soon. But you can find other stuff, right? And so the G Idea Exchange Committee is focused on helping ideas come to life in LabVIEW. So if we go to this forum page, so this is a place people can post ideas, right? So they can add details about what their idea is. You can see there's a couple different ideas. And the idea is, people can then come and, kudo ideas that they like, that they wish, existed. And we can kind of prioritize either A, seeing is there a tool out there that already does this job that we can just highlight, or B, is there a tool that almost does almost everything that you need that maybe we could help just add a new feature to or something like that, or do we just need to develop something from scratch? So there are a few caveats out there. So right, first, we don't want to create competing ideas, right? So if there's a tool that already does the thing that you want, right, we don't want to create a second tool that does that same thing. So we're better off spending that time and effort making that existing tool better, so definitely don't want to target something that exists already. And if this is something that's particular to like the LabVIEW environment itself and like how LabVIEW functions, obviously not the place for that. The LabVIEW Idea Exchange is where you can get more like LabVIEW features, like what ships with LabVIEW. And that's going to be through NI, obviously, so you can't implement anything like that. And again, the goal is to see, will this help the community as a whole, right? You don't just want someone to write some odd instrument driver for this device that, only you're really working with, right? We want to target stuff that, benefits the whole community, as many people as possible. And then again, all this stuff that's developed becomes open source. So you have to be willing for that to be open source. So here you can just go post an idea. So right, you can describe kind of what the tools you're looking for are and maybe why they'd be beneficial. You can highlight some other things. How it should be distributed, what versions of LabVIEW, how you'd like to interact with it, right? Is this some sort of right-click tool? Is this in the tools menu on top of LabVIEW? Are these, VIs that show up in the palettes, and depending on the tool, very different. So you can kind of describe what it is that you're looking for. Any other notes, right? So here you can kind of see it also keeps track of the ideas out there. Which ones are actively being developed, and then which ones have been finished. So there are ideas that have, been posted, been developed, been released. So, you can kind of keep track of that. And if you have a new idea, just go ahead and click post an idea, and you can add it on there. So, if you have, some idea of like, hey, this thing would just be awesome in LabVIEW. I really wish we had this. I think it would, make a huge difference for a lot of people. This is a great place to post it and to try to get the community involved in making that thing come to life. So, Yeah, if you have those ideas, just post them. There also are some GID Exchange channels on the LabVIEW Discord server as well, where you can ask questions and whatnot, talk in there. And there's, specific channel groups as well for things like the refactoring suite, for example. There's been some dialogue about, about what tools already exist in terms of refactoring and what things are missing. So, yeah. So this is a great place to look if you're, you have an idea and you're like, man, this would be awesome. This is a great place to post it. And yeah, as people come and, dialogue on that, kudo it, we can then kind of mold tools to support the entire community. So yeah, that would be one way if you've got an idea in LabVIEW to bring your toolkit to life. So yeah, thanks for watching. See.
Canon Controls is your gateway to mastering LabVIEW. Dive into programming for data acquisition, industrial communications, and manufacturing automation. Explore how to enhance your projects with cybersecurity best practices. Join the journey to elevate your skills and secure your systems with every episode.